don't know. Should I play an intro? Does it matter? Anybody going to show up anyway? Should we play an intro? What do you think? Yeah. Well, I don't have any new intros, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to kill some time, try to get some people in here. Y'all can't be surviving the ghetto like this, man. I didn't even plan on going on today. Well, I did, but I fell asleep because I was up all night last night and all day today. Good to see you, Becktown. Thank you for being here. You've been showing up lately. I appreciate that. Thank you, Becktown. Especially during these hard times. It's much appreciated that you're showing up. I don't know what the hell's going on out there, but people better smarten up and show up. Thank you, Becktown. Thank you. Do you? Let me see. If I play an intro, I might lose the 10 people I got in here now. I guess that's what it's come to now, huh? Let me see. I don't really have any intros I'm interested in playing. Deleted a lot of stuff. Oh, okay. You're always here, but you don't usually chat? Come on, man. That's what I need. I need people to participate in the chat. That's the problem, see? Don't be shy. It's good that you participate. But I'm starting to learn how to make professional YouTube shorts. What a pain in the ass. But I'm starting to get quicker with it. The first one took me a few hours. I was testing it out with the Val Kilmer thing. Oh, Jesus. God damn it. How the hell did you get in here? Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I think the Val Kilmer YouTube short came out pretty good. Rest in peace to Val Kilmer. I wasn't a big fan of his movies, but he was in some good movies. He was in Heat, which is a classic. One of my favorite movies. What up, freaking ZD boy? He was in Tombstone. I mean, I've seen it before. It's like, whatever. What else was he in? Batman Forever? I don't know. The movie was good as a kid. You get older, the movie sucked. He was in The Island of Dr. Monroe. People say that movie sucked. I liked it. Thought it was weird. And he was in some other freaking movies that were... Oh, Top Gun, yeah. That's a classic. So rest in peace to Val Kilmer, man. Sounds like he was suffering the past 10 years. And yeah. Life is very peculiar. Life could be a bitch. As I'm experiencing right now. And yeah, we're going to start doing more polls. We made a post today with a new poll about Trump's tariffs and what you think about it. I know some people are scared. Some people are just whatever about it. And then some people say, hell yeah, let's go. This is good. So I don't know. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. You might feel some pain out there. But look, we don't need your cognac. We don't need your grapes. We don't need your cheese. We don't need what else? We don't need your maple syrup. We don't need none of that. Stripper poles. We might have to get some stripper poles in here, man. That might liven up the show. Get some strippers in here and some fornication going. That'd be good for the show. Pretty good. We're gonna start doing some daytime shows. I meant to do one today, but I was busy today. My car's been in the shop for a few weeks, so I had to go get my car. And yeah, we're gonna start doing daytime shows. Maybe even drive around again. People seem to like that. Yeah, you like that schmutt? Titty Thursdays. What up, J Dams? You guys like titties? Man, have to come up with a Titty Tuesday. Titty Tuesdays. Titty Tuesdays sounds better. It's a good way to liven up your Tuesday. Thursday, everybody's getting ready to party. I don't know. You're gonna be. I don't know. Titty Thursday, huh? Well, what the fuck is it today? Wednesday? You want to have tits tomorrow? Oh, it's already Thursday? Holy shit. Damn. I missed a day. It's already Thursday today. Shit. Titty Thursday. All right. You want to see my tits? I could show you my tits. My tits are hairy. You want to see them? I'm already starting to lose some weight, so my tits are going down, so I feel good. Any day of the week is good for titties. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I agree. Wish I had some big brown tits in my face right now. I love those chocolate tits. There's nothing wrong with chocolate chip titties. I love it. Tuesday night, got my T's mixed up. Oh, Titty Tuesday. All right, yeah. It just rolls off the tongue better. Someone say tits? Look, everybody's showing up now. We talk about. I'm gonna put tits in the friggin' thumbnail. That's what we're gonna do. We'll get some AI tits. Maybe that's compliant. Maybe I won't get struck if I put artificial intelligence tits. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Tomorrow we're gonna have a thumbnail. It's gonna be a tits in a bra. It's gonna be a beautiful bra, and that might entice people to click the link and then tune into the show. I was just watching some asshole before. He calls himself Hiphonics or Hyphonics or whatever the fuck. He's making a killing. Guy's got over 900 people in his chat right now. And all he does is little like jump scares, You'll be talking to him and he'll go, ah! And then you just jump up like, oh my God! And that gets views. So, God knows I'm trying. Snatch Thursday? Oh, Snatch Saturdays. Yeah. Titties on Tuesdays and Snatch on Saturdays. Sounds like a good life. Save the long ones for Dwayne. Actually, that's funny you say that, Biggie. I saw some long titties on Instagram earlier. She's got real long, real long titties, and then she got the big chocolate nipples, and then she covers like half the nipple with her shirt to like kind of tease you. She's a real pig, man. Looks like a real mess. Just the way I like them. Yeah. Oh, wow! Look at this, Minnie. I haven't seen you in a long time, Minnie. I hope you're doing good. Look at you. Wow. You came back to me, baby. Shouts to Minnie. Hope you're doing all right. Especially now when nobody's around. I like that. Yeah. Minnie came back to me. That's what's up. Yeah. What up, Dwayne? We're talking about tits, Dwayne. Your favorite subject. I should be talking about other shit. Get yourself in the food genre. Those fucks get views for the dumbest shit. You're in the best city for it. You can use your negativity to your advantage. You're so smart. I like that, man. Yeah. Instead of losing weight, I'll just, stuff my face for views. I make slapping noises with my mouth. I hate that shit, man. Have you ever seen these speed eaters? They're like very skinny. They sit in their freaking car and they'll order like, I don't know, something obnoxious. Like, I don't know, they'll order like 10 Big Macs. And then she'll be scarfing the Big Macs down and like I guess within an hour or half an hour, whatever it is. And, they got to fast forward the tape because you're not going to sit there for half an hour and watch her eat. So they speed it up, to show you the process. And all you hear in the background is, I mean, I fucking hate that sound. I hate it. Hate that sound. Don't be slapping your lips when you're eating. It's very rude. You should keep your mouth closed when you eat. Chew your food. Don't speak while you're eating. People have no etiquette nowadays. Now they're just, Or they're eating that friggin' those noodles. They slurp it up. Ugh, disgusting. I don't even want to think about it, man. It's a good idea, but I don't know if it's for me. I don't know. We want me to be like Snuff walking into a pizzeria. Look, the best pizza around. That's right, Joe. We're here. We're going to stay here. We're not going anywhere, Joe. This pizza's delicious. The cheese, the sauce, the dough, perfect. You'll never find another pizza like this in your life. Like, shut up, man. Eat the fucking food. Stuffing his face on camera. And he zooms in, too. He's got the camera right in his face. Motherfucker knows what he's doing, man. Must be nice kissing Joey Merlino's ass running around town, huh? Must be nice. Making thousands of dollars, you piece of shit. Binge on a suitcase of White Castle. Ugh. It's hard enough for me to get through 3 White Castles. I mean, I don't know. Titty loving boy. All right, let's see what we got in here. We got decent numbers, better than last night at least. Let's try to hold these people. We're gonna get to some freaking news. Start doing a series of shorts where you taste food for a 1 bite review, like that Portnoy asshole. Just give everything a horrible score. It'll go viral after a few, I guarantee you. That's a good idea. I do have the negativity for it, don't I? Living a very negative lifestyle. I'm going to keep that in mind. That's a good idea. Maybe we'll start soon, huh? Weather's getting nicer out there. I start getting my tan on, getting a little tan going, and then we'll show ourselves on camera, We got to survive, man. We have to survive the ghetto. Get a long titty co-host? That'd be nice. But co-hosts, they want to get paid, you know what I'm saying? And as you can see, we're not making no money around here. Not lately. So, yeah, we'll work on that. I could try to get a long titty co-host, sure. Might have to start bringing some of my friends from back in the day on here and have a nice conversation. But yeah, anyway, let's see what's in the news, huh? I wanted to talk about this broad yesterday. I should have had a picture for it. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Did I upload stuff the other day and then I just said fuck it? Let me see. Where's the pictures at? Oh, well, all right. Well, let me just show you this first. Look how scary AOC looks, man. Doesn't that look scary? Like she's ready to kill somebody, boy. With her radical agenda. Doesn't that scare you? Talking about titties. I don't know if hers are long. I guess they are kind of long. They sit low, but they're still nice. I'm sure they're very nice. But look at her face, like, what did you say? You're not voting for Kamala? She's gonna enforce the wokeness. You don't want a dangerous bitch like this. She's gonna run for president one day. That's the scary part. They should reach the belly button. Advertise OnlyFans chicks. Dwayne likes when a chick's titties go down to her panties. They should reach the belly button. Ugh. You're into some real floppers, huh? You flopper loving boy. Anyway, AOC, she scares me sometimes. Look, I'm losing viewers just by having AOC on here. All right, all right. I got a new YouTube short coming out tomorrow concerning Biggie Smalls. Well, not Biggie per se, but his son. He's got a son named CJ. He was born about 4 months before Biggie was murdered in a hail of gunfire at the age of 24. His son is all grown up now, obviously, and looks nothing like him. So people did some investigating, a little bit of investigations. And they've discovered that Faith Evans' ex-husband, who she married a year after Biggie was murdered, and who she was sleeping with during the time of her marriage to Biggie, she was cheating on him. This guy looks just like the son, all right? Now we're going to show you some evidence. Oh, great. I just lost 10 people in fucking 60 seconds. Looks like maybe somebody else's life that's more important, huh? Fuck me, right? Fucking assholes. They'll tune into some fucking troll scumbag doxing and talking shit. I don't even know what they're talking about. Nonsense. They'll go tune into that. They'll have fucking 80, 150 in there. I'm talking my ass off right now. I'm fucking losing people. What the fuck's going on out there, man? I'm starting to have some resentment here. Starting to really get resentful out there. I don't want to be that way, but I've had a lot of time to think. Not only about the future, but about the past. And I'm not liking what I'm starting to realize about certain people on here. Uh, Starting to feel used, starting to feel used. So I don't know. I don't hear from nobody. So I guess we'll just keep it that way. But yeah. Anyway, her name's Faith. Yes, she calls herself Faith Evans. That's her name. Yeah, we'll put up a picture right here. Look, who's the real father? Now that's CJ in the middle. That's the son, supposedly. Then on the right, you have Faith Evans with the man that she was at the time. She was with at the time. His name is Todd Russa. Russo, whatever the fuck. Russa. Russaw. Stupid name. Russa. Nikhil Paul Paul. Anyway, so as you could see clearly, the kid in the middle looks just like the guy on the right. Or even, look, that's the same guy on the right. Don't tell me that's not his kid. Especially when you married the guy, you were sleeping with the guy when Biggie was alive. Probably much longer than you admitted to. And you tried to pass along this kid as Biggie's son. Now this kid's getting all the money from the estate. As you can see, he's buying overpriced fucking cowboy hats and fucking fancy leather jackets and jewelry and being chauffeured around town. And, all the doors are open up for him in Hollywood and the music industries and movies and shit. All because of his famous father. But that's not really his dad. Well, his mother's famous too, but whatever. He's riding off the Biggie legacy. He's supposed to be CJ, Biggie Jr. He ain't no fucking Biggie. I don't see Biggie in him, boy. But you can see the guy next to him. And why is there no paternity test, huh? Where's the paternity test? Why not? What's the problem? Oh, because it's going to turn out that you lied to Biggie, and he went to his grave thinking that this was his kid. Unbelievable what she did to this man. Then she embarrassed him. She slept with Tupac Shakur during the whole East Coast West Coast beef. Soon as Pac is out of prison, she runs over there to California to go sleep with Tupac. Then she lies about it. Then Tupac makes a song about it and brags about it. Now Biggie's fucking hearing about it. Now everybody knows about it. And she denies it to this day that she slept with Pac. Bullshit. Tupac Shakur ain't got no reason to lie on his dick. All right. And she already said she was a little floozy back in the day. So I doubt that she turned down Tupac Shakur. And I highly doubt that this is his child. So he looks definitely like the ex-husband. I don't know. You guys be the judge. But from what I can gather here, look, the same eyebrows, the same nose, the same eyes. That's not Biggie's kid. That's this guy's kid. It's a fucking joke. Now Biggie has another daughter. First he had a daughter in '94. This kid was born in '96. His first child was born in '94. Looks like him, ugly, disgusting looking. She puts makeup on herself. She still looks like wretched shit. And yeah, you could tell that's his kid, no doubt about it. But this motherfucker, I don't know. I doubt it. I want a DNA test. Anyway, let's see what you guys are saying, huh? Someone needs a DNA test. There we go. That's what I think. Beck sees the resemblance, you see? Yeah. Crimson boy. Crimson says Itty Bitty would be a great co-host. She would. She hardly shows up anymore. I guess she's busy with life, but no, she would have been a great co-host. I always enjoyed talking to Itty Bitty. Itty Bitty baby. But look, I guess people are busy out there. CJ dresses like Tupac? I don't know about that. But yeah, to me, he looks like the other guy. He don't look like Biggie. That's not Biggie's blood, boy. Do you have a picture of her? Of who? Faith? That's her right there. And the picture next to the guy. That's Faith Evans. So the kid definitely takes after his father. Faith was unfaithful. It was a scam for Biggie's money. Wow. Faith was unfaithful. Son of a bitch. How come I never thought about that? Oh, Biggie's daughter? Yeah, okay, all right. I could bring up a picture of Biggie's daughter. Now his daughter's a multimillionaire. She's running her own fashion, whatever the hell she's doing there. Hold on, let me bring up a picture of Biggie's daughter. Just a wretched looking thing. Got a weird shaped head and shit. She looks like one of those girls that was meant to be fat, but she purposely starves herself, so she's skinny as a twig, but her head is still fucking, her head is still big. Ugh, what a face. All right, let me put this on the screen. We might even scare some viewers away with this face. Let's see. Hold on. Present. Oh. All right, so yeah, look at this face. Look at this fudge on the right. Well, I guess in all the pictures, but. And what else? I want to show you how, like, how big her head is. She's got a real butter face. You can't really see, but hold on. She definitely looked better as a baby. Let's show her next to little Kim. Oh, no, no, no. Let's show her right here. Looking all raggedy. Oh, you can't really see it. Fuck. Kissing little Kim's titties. All right. They look kind of long. Look, Dwayne. Can you see little Kim's titties on the right? They look kind of long, don't they? And this is Biggie's daughter with her brother. But that's not Biggie's kid, man. That's the other guy's kid. Sometimes he tries to look like Biggie. When he was a kid, he was fat, so he could pass it off. But as he got older, he grew into his body and paws, and he don't look like Biggie no more. Now he looks like the real father. Anyway, she's got a big head, and she definitely looks ugly like Biggie. So yeah, that's his kid. The other kid, not so much. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Wow, what a fucking miracle! Thank you, Rude Irish. That's $30. Wow. My man. My dude. You just put a smile on my face, man. Thank you. Past couple of shows, man. I don't know what's going on, but I'm fucked. But thank you, Root. You're the man keeping the show alive. Thank you for your consideration, for your generosity, for your support, and for your love. Pause, pause. That's a sight for sore eyes, Root. Thank you, Root. Manon, she looks like Dennis Rodman. Oh, I never put that together. Yes, she does. She's got that face cut. Yeah. She's uglier than Rodman. Oh, and I think she had a baby, too. Who the fuck is making a baby with her? I think she has a baby. Wow. Some asshole out there said, yo, that's Biggie's daughter. I'm going to get her pregnant, yo. It ain't over the looks, I'll tell you that much. First you got to deal with the looks before you get to the personality. That's a hard bridge to cross. So I don't know how she got herself pregnant, but yeah. Biggie would have been a grandfather. Never trust a girl named Faith, Heaven, or Chandler. Chandelier. I never knew anybody named Chandelier. Heaven? Yeah, there's some heaven chicks out there. You think Biggie's daughter is always talking about my father? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yep. How do you think she got into the fashion industry? You think they want her ugly ass walking around backstage being seen, telling models what to do, how to put on the clothes? No, they don't need her around. There's other people for that. Pretty people. She's not pretty. I'm being mean now. I feel like an asshole now. I don't know. God bless Biggie and his daughter. All right, I feel bad now. Yeah. I've got more dirty, weird Polaroids to show for donations. Yeah, you were showing orangutan or orang pendek urinary reaction videos. I don't know what the hell you were showing, boy. Rude Irish, my dude. Yeah. Dennis Rodman bullshit. Let me see. Do you have a picture? All right, well. All right, so now I guess I'm done with that. I don't want to make fun of. Well, I wasn't making fun of. Well, I guess I was, but anyway, I feel bad. Let's get into something else. Now, there was a blind psychic named Baba Vanga. Baba Vanga. And Baba Vanga passed away in 1996. She was a blind old psychic, and many of her predictions have come true. And she has predictions that will last for the next few thousand years. She even predicts the end of days. We're going to get into some of her predictions because recently some of her predictions came true. Now, keep in mind, she's been dead for the past 29 years. I don't know where they're getting these revelations from. She was blind, so obviously she didn't write the shit down. Maybe they got it on film. I don't know. Maybe it's all bullshit. But they're saying she's right about a lot of stuff, so we're going to get into it. Baba Vanga. Her latest prediction has come true. And the year's not done yet, so she has more predictions. She was known for her alleged powers of precognition. It's only April, which means a lot can still happen in 2025. And unfortunately for us, it seems that Vanga, Baba Vanga, predicted a few eye-opening things to happen in the world this year. Although she passed away in 1996, the mystic healer, she's a healer too? She's got Jesus powers? The mystic healer predicted major events that came true, including 9/11, Princess Diana's death, and the rise of China. Oh, yeah, that's probably one of the worst things that happened. 2025 was not excluded from the blind mystic's frightening predictions. She forecasted that 2025 would bring shattering earthquakes, which has happened already. Miramar and some other places, thousands of deaths. Despite there being no official recording of her vague premonitions and their veracity. But she did forecast this 2025 earthquake. But if they don't have any official recording of her vague premonitions, then where the fuck are they getting this from? You see? So it's all bullshit. Other 2025 Baba Vanga predictions include a war breaking out in Europe and a worldwide economic disaster. Now, see, these things could be on the horizon, what she just said there. Her predictions for this year, she's very specific. This year, there could be a war breaking out in Europe, which is already war. But if Putin doesn't make a fucking deal, I don't know what could happen. Maybe all fucking hell could break loose, you know? Maybe Trump says enough of this shit and we actually go to war with Russia. I think he's crazy enough to do it. And as far as the worldwide economic disaster, I think that could be with the trade war that we just started today. Maybe it could backfire. Who knows? I thought 10% tariffs was pretty decent, you know? It's not the 25 people were expecting. Shit, I predict if you want to eat cheap burgers, you'll freeze your beef tariffs on Aussie meat. What? Don't worry, Dwayne. We'll get it settled soon, man. Shouts to all my Canadians out there, too. We're going to get it solved. Don't worry. We love Canada. You can keep your sovereignty. We love you. We're going to try not to do this tariff war with you for too long. Tariffs will definitely backfire. If this is a way to negotiate, fine. But if it's long term, we're screwed. I agree. So they better make a deal soon. But yeah, if it lasts too long, then it could be bad. But or maybe people will adjust. Anyway, let's get back to Baba Vanga. Out of all of her predictions, she was spot on about the earthquake one so far. She also claimed that the downfall of humanity will begin in 2025, with the world officially ending in the year 5079. So that's over 3,000 years from now. So you and I won't give a shit. We won't even be here. We'll be fossils. 3,000 years from now, man. It's not fair. All the shit we're building now, all the inventions. Imagine in 3,000 years where these people are going to be. Look at what we created in 100 years, let alone 3,000. The world is coming to an end in the year 5079. So that's, let me see. Am I wrong with my math? No. Fuck, man. Yeah. That's 3,000 years from now, right? 5079? Yeah. I wonder what people are going to be like. What kind of fashion are they going to have? What the fuck are they going to listen to or do? And all these old jobs we're doing now, or people are doing out there, I mean, they're not going to be doing the same thing 3,000 years from now. Imagine where computers are going to be. They're going to laugh at all this shit that we have now. They're going to be like, wow, those people back then, they lived like fucking savages. They're probably going to have like the best bidets. Probably won't even shit no more. The bidet will be installed in their asshole. They'll just shit out water, you know? Who knows? Wish I could time travel. Time travel is possible. You just need a spaceship that travels at the speed of light. You go 6 months in one direction and then you come right back 6 months later. So you do a year in space, 6 months out, 6 months coming back. And in that time, millions of years would have passed on Earth. But for you, it only felt like 1 year. Meanwhile, at least 4 million fucking years passed on Earth. Now, how that works, I don't fucking know. Space time relativity bullshit. I'm not good with that stuff, but I am fascinated by it. And that's the only way to time travel, evidently. It's pretty weird when you think about it. Can't go into the past, but you can definitely go into the future. We got to figure out how to get into the past, boy. We got to tweak the space-time continuum, bullshit. Find like a little wormhole or something and go back in time, boy. We'll click our heels 3 times and go back to Haiti. 3,000 years from now, Apple Siri voice is going to be replaced with Tony. Yeah, motherfucker. You'll always need plumbers and electricians. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they'll come up with a whole new system, man. You can't even comprehend. 3,000 years, that's a lot of technology. That's a lot of time. It's a lot of events. To think that humans are going to live for another 3,000 years. It's not fair, man. It's not fair. Why do I always miss out on this shit? Anyway. So she was right about the prediction on the earthquake in Thailand. But let me see. She's got more predictions here. So here's the timeline. They have a timeline now of her predictions. So it starts in 2025 and it ends in 5079. So for 2025, a conflict in Europe will devastate the continent's population. So this sounds like Russia might do something drastic. In 2028, humans will begin to explore Venus as an energy source, which I think they're already planning on doing, going to Venus on the surface and seeing what's over there. So that might be another prediction she's right about. Now, mind you, she's been gone since 1996. 2033, the polar ice caps will melt, raising sea levels to drastic heights worldwide. So even then, she was woke about the climate, back 30 years ago. Fuck it, if I get 5 years, I'll be cheering. Yeah, I know. They're talking about 2033. I don't even know if I'll live to see 2033. With the way I fucking feel. What country does Bubba Bunga come from? California? Let me see. Then we'll get back to this list. Hold on, let me see. Where's she from? Baba Vanga. She's Bulgarian. She's a blind Bulgarian psychic. Bulgaria. She's Bulgarian, all right? Anyway, back to the list. So 2033, the ice caps will melt. Rising sea levels will be raised to drastic heights worldwide. Damn. White boy, thank you. Good to see you, white boy. In 2076, I'll definitely be dead by then. Communism will spread to countries across the world. So that means China will take over. Because of these fucking idiots in Congress. No, we should try to help them. We should try to build up their economies. We should give them our fucking, buy everything from them. Build up their fucking military. A lot of good that did the world now, didn't it? Now they got fucking nuclear weapons and drones and spaceships and shit they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have shit over there. And in the 70s, they didn't have shit until fucking Nixon decided to go over there and try to give them democracy and try to work with them and build up their economies. Now they build whole cities in a week, and we can't even build a goddamn skyscraper for the past fucking 15 years. And when they build it, it looks like shit. We used to have we used to have the tallest buildings in the world. The Empire State Building, Sears Tower, fucking World Trade Center. Now we got Ugats. Now Dubai, in the middle of a fucking desert, they build a fucking grand skyscraper, tallest in the world. That should be America. We taught the world how to build skyscrapers while they were wiping their ass barehanded. Anyway, don't get me started. So yeah, communism is going to spread in 2076. I will be about 91 years old at that time. I'm smoking a cigarette right now, like it's going out of style. I'm not seeing 2076. And if we're going to have communism around the world, maybe I don't want to see 2076. Maybe it's God's will. I lived in the best era that there was to be alive. I got to see the rise of technology, live in a free America as a child with freedoms. Just used to take a deep breath as a kid. It just smelled like freedom back then. Now you got shit. Anyway, so yeah, by 2130, now definitely by 2130, we'll all be dead. By 2130, humans will make alien contact. That's some shit. I'm going to miss out on fucking alien contact. You believe this? I would have liked to see some aliens and see what they're like, make contact, gain universal knowledge or something. I would have liked it. Bubba gum. I like some bubblegum shrimp right about now, boy. You tariff the entire world and it's going to push them all to China. That's what my pops was saying, man. My grandfather was saying, how we stopped giving aid to the world now? We're not giving them, we're not building their roads and cities. We're not giving them medicine. We're not feeding them. He's like, who do you think's going to fucking fill that void? It's going to be China and Russia. And they're already doing it. They're doing it in South America. They're doing it in Africa. But these idiots don't know that, once China wants something from them, they're going to take it because they're going to say, oh, we built your roads. We fed you. We gave you medicine. You know, then they're going to be beholden to the communists. And that's how they take over, see? That's why you should never do business with commies. All right. No, you're right, Light. But at the same time, there's a country out there that's got 250% tariffs on us, charging us tariffs for shit. France was charging us tariffs. Canada, I love my Canadians. Canada was doing it. And we're just supposed to take it? Why? Because America's so successful? We're not so successful right now. I'm not feeling successful. Right? This country's not successful right now. It's still great, doing good, best country in the world, but it's not like it was in the 90s where we could just give out free shit to everybody. Now we got a fucking deficit. Back then we had a surplus. Times were good. Slick Dick Willie was in the office getting blowjobs from Monica. We were kicking ass around the world. First time we rolled into Iraq, they just threw their weapons on the floor. They didn't even bother fighting us. Threw the weapons down. We rolled right into fucking Baghdad. Desert Storm, baby. Now we don't kick ass no more. We gotta kick ass. Oh! Sven, my man. Look who showed up. Sven, I think I love you. Pause. You've been with me a long time and you show up, man. You show up when others don't show up. You show up when people forgot about me. You didn't forget, Sven. And you honor our time honored tradition by giving me the weather report. I love you, man. The weather in Denmark today. AccuWeather forecast live on the Gunsmoke to Dawn show. 60 degrees. Wow, it's springtime in the ghetto over there. Nice. Little to no wind, no rain, and no snow. Just a nice day in the hood, my man. And I'm sorry about how J.D. Vance spoke about Denmark, man. It ain't right. I don't want to put no tariffs on you guys. I don't want to steal Greenland from you. Well, we need Greenland. But no, J.D. Vance got no right to talk to y'all about like that. You know what I'm saying? You guys are friends, man. You guys are allies. We got to be nicer to our allies. There's ways to say things, you know. You speak soft, but carry a big stick. Pause. We weren't given that money because we care. It's for the soft power and control. I know. That's what it is, really. And it's supposed to also help people around the world feel good about Americans, you know, like America. We were donating to countries that fucking hate us. They don't even know where the money was coming from. That's the problem, see? We're building schools and hospitals and all this other shit, giving them medicine and food. They don't even know where it's coming from. They think it's coming from the mullahs out there or something. No, it's coming from fucking America. That's the problem. Then they're in the street. Death to America! Death to America! Death to America! No. America's fucking the reason why you got toilet paper to wipe your ass. You know? In the year 2076, Sven will be a young 113 years old at that time. I don't know. I think people live a long time in Denmark. You'll be all right. 113, you could do it. I would be 91. My girl. Wow, look at this. We were just talking about you earlier, Nita. Wow. My girl. How you doing, baby? These people around here were saying you need a co-host. You need a female co-host. Itty bitty need a baby. I forgot who recommended it, but I said, yeah, I would love to have her as a co-host, but she don't show up no more. She's busy. Plus, co-hosts want to get paid. I don't got no type of money to be paying nobody, boy. But good to see you, Nita. Thank you for being here, baby. Who's ungrateful? Oh, the people that we send the shit to, yeah. We even send them condoms too, yeah. And we were helping them with transgender plays in Colombia or something. Transgenders on stage or something, performing Shakespeare. We were funding that too. And a bunch of other weird shit. But yeah, no more condoms, no more nothing. Well, if I knew this asshole was on, I would co-host. But he never tells me shit anymore. I'm sorry, man. You know, I've thought about it too, especially lately. I'm like trying to figure out my mistakes. A lot of mistakes along the way. And I just noticed how it's different now. You know, a lot of people they don't show up no more. They don't call. They don't hit me up online. And maybe that's my fault because maybe I was standoffish. You know, maybe I don't keep in contact with people. I don't call them. I don't text them. Maybe I'm too self-absorbed in my own shit. Um, yeah, it just ain't the same like it was. You know, I don't know. I don't know where all these people went. I'm trying to figure out where I went wrong. What I did was so bad. You know. I mean, I've been lied about. I've been fucking threatened and harassed. I mean, I've been through hell on here. I'm sorry if I don't skip down the street. Yeah. Whistling Dixie. Pause. Howard Stern had Robin. Why not? You never call or text. I don't want to bother you. I don't even know what to say. You know, what am I going to say? I don't even know what to say, man. Hey, how's your day going, baby? I should hit people up once in a while just to see how they're doing. But it's been so long, it'd be like kind of random. Like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Hit me up, you know? Keep going forward no matter what. You're fine. Thank you, Michael Moore-Mile. Thank you. Transgenders on stage. That's what we were paying for, baby. Pity party over? Yeah, that's right. I could use some pity right about now. But you're right. Pity party over. Maybe I think too much. Maybe I'm too self-analyzing or something. Anyway, let's get back to these predictions. Hold on. Let me see what you guys are saying before. But I appreciate you, Michael. Thank you for the advice, brother. Thank you, Sven. I don't know. Oh, hold on. Okay, Uncle. Canada wasn't charging tariffs. It was once we hit a quota, which never happened. I live close to the border. We rely on them for a lot. Lots of northern states do. Yeah, I don't know why we do that. Why do we depend on them for electricity and water and all this shit, man? Come on. But yeah, no, they've been good neighbors. I love Canada. I love my Canadians. I have Canadian friends, people I consider friends from Canada, from years now, from almost 10 years at least. So no, I don't want to have this beef with Canada. We love Canada. I'd like to see them become a state, but if they want their sovereignty, let them keep their sovereignty. I don't know. Hold on. Did you guys see that transgender public official harassed a black girl in the Walgreens drive-through? What? No, I can't say I've seen that yet. I'm trying to think. What a sick world, man. Sick world out there. Yeah, we'll do it just to annoy my kids. That's funny. K Mac, what up, brother? Good to see you, man. Shouts to all my Australians out there, man. All right, let's see. Let's get back to these predictions. Hold on. So we already said by 2130, humans will make alien contact. By 2076, communism will spread to countries across the world, which we tried to prevent. By 2170, a drought will devastate much of the world. So it sounds like, once you and I are all gone, we're not even going to fucking care about. We wouldn't even want to be here in 2170. We're going to have aliens, we're going to have communism, and we're going to have a drought that will devastate the world. I mean, what the fuck? And the ice caps are going to melt within another 8 years from now. So the future's not looking too good. You know? Hold on. What the fuck? What the fuck? No fucking way. Is Do my eyes deceive me? Roro, holy shit. Wow, 16 months she kept the membership too. I didn't even know. Holy shit. I haven't seen you in months. I hope you're doing all right, Roro. I hope you're doing okay out there. I hope you're feeling better and everything's all good with you. Wow, thank you for coming back here, man. I appreciate that. I was wondering what happened to you. And if I ever pissed you off about politics and shit, I'm sorry, man. It was a very vicious election cycle. Maybe I shouldn't have spoke about the woke too much. But yeah. No, this is amazing. Thank you for being here, Roro. Especially when I'm down in the dumps. No fucking deals. There's gonna be no fucking deals. I haven't done that in a long time. No fucking deals. And no regrets. You understand? All right. If you say so. Wow, that was beautiful. That just made my night. Okay, now I feel better. Maybe I'm not a complete asshole. Wow. Thank you, Roro. Thank you for being here. That means a lot to me. David Lopez. What up, what up? As a Bruins fan, fuck Montreal. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Take it easy on my Canadians, all right? We love the Canadians here, right? We love maple syrup. We love hockey. I don't watch hockey. Don't really play it either, but as Americans, we love hockey. Chicken Hawk Boy. Thank you, David Lopez. Good to see you, Chicken Hawk. Justice for Chicken Hawk Lee. No morning text, Gunny. I'm disappointed, Gunny. Oh, you remember that? Remember those days? You didn't text me good morning, man. Fuck you. I'm gonna dox your whole family. You didn't say good morning to me, man. Those were the days, huh? Yeah. Those were fun days. Too bad it got out of control. Shouts to all the Bruins fans out there. All right, let's scroll up here. These aren't men. Did you hear about that, Nita? Angela, the right winger, is no longer friends with Angel. Could you believe it? Did you think you'd ever live to see the day? Hold on, I'm getting distracted. There's more predictions here. All right, so the drought's coming in 2170. We don't have to worry about that. By the year 3005, which a rapper named Childish Gambino made that song, which was famous. I don't know if you guys heard it, but they played it out on the radio. I'll be right by your side till 2005. Hold up. Remember that shit? Anyway, they said in the year 3005, Earth will go to war with a civilization on Mars. And that civilization will probably be praying to fucking Elon Musk, who would have been dead for fucking 1,000 years. Can you imagine that? We're going to go to war. Earth will go to war with a civilization on Mars. We're going to colonize Mars. That's going to happen. Imagine how far we'll be 1,000 years from now. Holy shit, 3005. Now, by the year 3797, 3797, the year, humans will have to vacate the Earth because it's become uninhabitable. So, what is that? 1,000, almost 2,000 years, almost 2,800 years from now. No, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My math is off. I'm not good with this time shit. All right, hold on. Simple math. If it's 2025 right now, 3025. Okay, so 1,800 years from now, they're going to fuck up the planet and it's going to be uninhabitable. And then by the year 5079, the last prediction is that the world will end. So I guess whatever humans live on Mars, if they survive the war, they'll continue on the species. But I mean, I guess we had a good run, right? We had a couple 100,000 years as a species. And I guess, every species has to come to an end. We all go extinct. Dinosaurs went extinct. Some species only last about 25,000 years, 100,000 years, and they disappear. We almost went extinct a few times, but we're very adaptable. We're an adaptable species. We can live under any climate. We're able to use tools to fucking take care of ourselves. That's from that boy band. Said I've been to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they lived under what? Thought you were talking about that song. No, no, no. Childish Gambino. Come on, man. I'll be right by your side till 3005. Hold up. We're getting on an under the table deal from Trumpy. Yeah, that's right. Y'all better make deals out there. Cut a deal. We don't need a trade war. We just need a level playing field. That's all. When I buy kangaroo meat, pause. I want to make sure that kangaroo is a fair price, not taxed. Rocket Richard, a hockey player. His funeral in Canada was the hugest amount of people for a guy who pucked around. They're sending young Doug back to the slammer for what? In 1,000 years, all of our heads will be shaped like Nick. That's probably true. Yeah, they're saying we're gonna lose more hair on our bodies, and yeah, something's gonna happen to our heads and our feet too. We might lose like a pinky toe or something. We don't need the pinky toe. I don't know. AI will be doing 75% of our jobs. Taco Bell drive-through has AI talking orders today. Oh, taking orders today. Sorry, it sort of pissed me off. Yeah, I've been to the drive-through where they'd say you're talking to a robot. That's just the beginning. Yeah, all these jobs are going to disappear, man. I don't know what people are going to do, and they're trying to encourage population increasing. They want to. They're saying the American birth rate is down. They want people to produce more babies in America. We don't need more kids. We don't need more people walking around. We're already overcrowded. There's not enough decent jobs out there. Now AI is taking up all the factory jobs. They're going to have their own truck drivers. The truck is going to drive itself. They're already coming up with that shit. Amazon, they already got these, they already got a system now where you don't need these fucking factory workers no more picking their wedgies and looking at their phone on company time and shit. You ever see that video of Jeff Bezos walking through the Amazon factory? He's got his sleeves rolled up like he's getting down to business. And he walks by one of these workers, and the guy's like, "Hey, man, just want to let you know it's the best company to work for. I've been working here for 10 years now. It's the best goddamn company to work for. I work for them all. I work for Northrop Grumman. I work for this one, that one, blah, blah, blah." And Jeff Bezos is just looking at him like, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for wasting my fucking time. And they're showing, there's like a little ticker above their heads that shows how much they're making per second. Jeff Bezos already made like 60 fucking $1,000 in 1 minute. And they're showing how much the employee makes, and he's making like fucking $2 just talking to him, or $1. Jeff Bezos looked annoyed, like, "How dare you even talk to me, you fucking peasant?" I don't know. Very condescending kind of guy. Anyway, someone got hit and unalived riding on an electric scooter by my daughter's school. What? I'm sorry to hear that. What happened with the? Wait, what? I'm confused. You're giving me too much information here. Hold on. What happened to friggin' young Doug? First of all, why did young Doug go back to jail? Some stupid chick made a false 911 call about the Atlanta music guy and got him unalived by APD. Now, what are you talking about there? What the fuck's going on? I'm lost. The LA Crips are done. I heard about that. I don't know if they're done, but they're very hurt right now. Oh, Nightmare. Shouts to the West Side. Thank you, Nightmare. My man. Now I feel better. What up, Nightmare boy? Vance in a room full of soldiers saying it's cold as shit in here. Pussy. Yeah. I thought that was very off putting too. Like, it's cold as shit in here. Like, shut up with your freaking sweater vest, whatever. You know, I don't think that guy's ready to be president. I don't know. He gets his balls from Trump talking that slick shit. He wasn't talking like that before. So, yeah, I thought that was weird. It's cold as shit. I understand he's just trying to liven up the crowd and shit. Break the ice. No pun intended. But wow, it's like old times seeing Roro in here. This is great, man. This is awesome. Someone give me my cardigan. Give me the horse blanket. Need a baby. There's a lot of Crips in LA. We're talking about the rolling 60s, boy. Crenshaw and Slauson. On 6-0, cuh. You know who's next, Nita? Whack 100. He's going down, down, down. He's going to jail. I already can see the government making a fucking case on him. He's the last man standing. I don't even know how he's escaped prison all this time. All that gang talk. Oh, Paru. Oh, Paru. We go, extorting people, extorting Kim Kardashian, extorting Oscar De La Hoya, extorting kind of Nipsey. I don't know. Whack is an informant. He's not going anywhere. I didn't consider that part. You might be right, but he's always talking about, yeah, he a rat, he a snitch, he telling. He's the only. Well, I guess you would do that if you were an informant, right? Kind of like deflection, kind of like what that neo-Nazi Chomo rat was doing. Oh, we're gonna go after these rats, and we're gonna do this and that. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, he's got a list of felonies and never no jail time. Explain that one. So yeah, maybe you're right. It's all a facade. Oh yeah, the feds came knocking on Adam's door. That's right. Need a baby. Young Thug allegedly made a threat to a public official, and they want to violate his parole. What a fucking idiot! What has he been home? Fucking 5 months? Not even. How long has he been home? He's got 15 years of friggin' probation, or 15 years of parole, whatever it is. He signed that shitty friggin' deal. If he would have sat it out just for another couple of weeks, he would have got a mistrial or found not guilty. Wow. Took that shit plea deal. Supposed to keep his nose clean for the next fucking 15 years. Supposed to stay out of Atlanta, stay away from gang members, do your music. Wow, that's crazy, man. Threatening a public official. Over what? He should be minding his P's and Q's and minding his business. With Big U out of the way, JC can take over the rolling 60s finally. Hey, y'all. Well, listen up, y'all. You report to me now. All right? You're going to call his phone number every Friday and make sure you got my money, right? Well, that's not a good JC impression. I tried. Young Scooter's is his name? Young Scooter boy? Oh, I heard about this young Scooter. Yeah. Oh, let me scroll up here. Trying to think what other bullshit I've been having to listen to since this genre died. The Tupac genre is heating up. You got Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. going to war with who he calls the groupie. Del Rey fucking what's his name? Del Rey something. All right. He didn't really threaten her. He tweeted something about her, and they're saying it's a threat. Yeah, he should stay off Twitter. Twitter's no good right now. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, somebody, it ain't gonna end good for Adam 22. I'll tell you that much. That lifestyle he's living, it catches up to you after a while. And the writing's already on the wall. I mean, they just arrested half of his fucking staff or whatever. The feds are watching him. So you better make sure he keeps his nose clean because they're definitely looking. Well, somebody said they like having Adam over there because he attracts all the gang members and they tell the, they spill their beans, they spill their heart out. They're on there talking about past crimes and shit that they shouldn't be talking about. And they go into jail. So they like having Adam over there, but once they had enough of Adam, they're gonna shut his shit down and he's going down. How's Reggie a rat when he was a cop? You can't be a rat if everybody you fuck with knows you're a cop. That's what they call him, though. Reggie the Rat Right Jr. I got some artwork I made too that I turned Reggie into a rat. Came out pretty good. Maybe I should put it on the screen, but we'll see. But I like Reggie. But now they're starting to come out with stuff that maybe Reggie was involved with this Tupac killing. I don't know. I don't want to believe it. But some of the shit they're saying is making me scratch my head like, oh, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Because Reggie, he was a cop at one point, but then he's involved with all these gang members. They're saying he's an official Grape Street Crip. He got caught dealing all that weed and shit. So if he's a cop, he was a dirty cop. Yo, Chad, thank you, brother. Chad just sent me a little cash app. Thank you. I appreciate you, Chad. Are you in the chat? Maybe he didn't want me to shout him out. Fuck. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Thank you for the cash, brother. Uh, fuck was I talking about, man? Oh, Reggie the Rat. Reggie the Rat. Right, Junior. I don't want to call him that. I like Reggie. I think the first community I was a part of was the Bomb First family, the Tupac genre, boy. I've been on Reggie's show a few times. We had some good conversations. Reggie sent me a Death Row East T-shirt. Hold on, I want to upload the picture, boy. Oh, then we gotta get into this Kanye shit too. Fuck. Oh yeah, while you're here, Nita, I want you to see this. Look at this. The kid in the middle is supposed to be Biggie's son. The guy on the right is a guy that Faith Evans was sleeping with him behind Biggie's back during her marriage to Biggie. She told Biggie that the kid was his, and that Biggie was murdered when the baby was only 4 months old. Now he gets to live off the legacy of Biggie Smalls. He thinks he's his son. He's getting, money from the estate. He's buying velour fucking leather jackets and shit. Look at this asshole. They used to pass him off as Biggie's son. Fate. Oh, see. Okay, good. Yeah. See, I'm not the only one. Yeah. And she lied about sleeping with Tupac too. She's scandalous, man. So not only did she embarrass Biggie before his death, months before his murder, she embarrassed him by sleeping with one of his friends, turned rival, in the middle of a fucking beef that they were having. She sleeps with Tupac Shakur to embarrass Biggie. Then she denies it. Then she sleeps with this guy on the right. Sleeps with him while she's still married to Biggie, even though they were separated. They were still hooking up with each other. They were still married. Anyway, she told him the baby's his. Meanwhile, the kid grew up to look nothing like him. Look, he looks just like the other guy. And then after a year after Biggie was killed, she married this guy. She married him. She didn't even wait fucking 2, 3 years to mourn. She was ready to get married a year later. So much for fucking love, huh? Anyway, I just wanted you to see that because, yeah, I got nothing better to talk about. Anyway, let me upload this picture now. I gotta delete that shit. We'll give you Reggie the Rat Right Jr., boy. Getting so much better with the artwork too. Oh, we're gonna give you Reggie the Rat Right Jr. boy. Let me see. Where the fuck is it? Now I'm gonna take forever to find it. Fuck. I got too much artwork here. It's all disorganized. Oh, Reggie the Rat Right Jr. But in the meantime, while I'm looking for this, let's talk about Kanye West now, which I was going to do last night. Has Kanye gone insane, or was he always insane? These days, he seems a little bit more radicalized, to say the least. And I figured we're going to talk about it. I'm going to do a stupid YouTube short on it. Hopefully, get some views. But yeah, well, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with Kanye. He's definitely controversial and keeps himself in the news. And none of this backfires on him. You know, he gets away with this shit. You can't cancel him. Some people would say, you know, he's got too much money to be canceled. Yeah, but you know, then the cancelers they cancel that too. They don't give a fuck how much money you got. They'll take that money away, boy. You know, but he survives. He's another one that's untouchable, like Trump and some other asshole. The shit just bounces right off of them. They don't know nothing about consequences for their stupidity. You know, which they shouldn't. Look, he should have free speech. You know, even if it's hate speech. He's if it offends you, that's don't watch. You know, that's what America's about. At the same time, he is a fucking lunatic, though. He's an asshole, and it's kind of weird what he's been doing. I'm trying to find a fucking Reggie the Rat Right Jr. picture, man. Oh, come on. Not that anybody cares. Since we're talking about Reggie. Reggie boy. I guess I'm not going to find it, but whatever. Find it when I don't need it, boy. Come on, come on, come on. I feel like I'm getting close. Anyway, the reason why I say Kanye is going over the deep end is because a few days ago he did an interview with DJ Academics, and this is how he addresses for the interview. It was actually fucking hilarious, but he's all hyperventilating and shit. He's definitely got mental issues, this guy Kanye. And hold on, I'm distracted by this fucking phone. I probably skipped it. Yeah, I definitely skipped this fucking thing. Oh no, here it is. Come on, Reggie. No, no. I guess we'll just show you this one. It's not the one I wanted to show you, but I won't even be able to see it. Anyway, so yeah, this is how he dresses for the interview. He makes them move the furniture out of the way. They're in some fucking hotel room. And he's just talking crazy. He said, I should have never got Kim pregnant. Oh, this is Trump battling lions in the Coliseum. We don't need that. Yeah, look, Reggie the Rat Right Jr. There you go. Anyway, so yeah, this is Reggie. And now they push back the Tupac case because they think that he might be involved because Keefe D's saying that this guy's involved. And now they found paperwork saying in 2006 or 2009, Keefe D was blaming Reggie as being a part of the murder too. But even back then, so it's not like Keefe's just talking shit just to talk shit. He was saying it 15 years ago. So now they're investigating Reggie and all this other shit. I don't know about Tupac, but he definitely had Biggie killed, or he was involved. He denies it, of course, but I don't know. But now they're coming out with some shit about him being involved in a Tupac murder, and it's starting to make sense to me, and I don't like that. I hope it's a lie. I hope it's not true. So I did like Reggie. Well, if he killed Tupac, he's in trouble, boy. Oh, that's why MRE keeps promoting Kanye's music. Kanye has an iced out swastika chain. I want to know who the jeweler was. What jeweler is making a swastika with diamonds in it? Where do you buy something like that? Oh, I mean, what the fuck is? I guess it's Kanye. You're not going to turn him down, right? But I'll take a bottle of whatever pills Kanye got. Yeah, Kanye's a sick fuck, man. Yeah, this is after the interview was done. He's waiting for his car. He's giving academics advice. I don't even know what the kind of advice he was giving them. Well, maybe we'll take a listen because he was talking some crazy shit. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Hold on. Didn't he claim he's God? Insane and rich. Insane and rich. Dangerous combo. I think he did call himself God. Actually, let's take a listen. Oh man, thank you, Nita. I'm broke, so if I could send a little, so can you? Thank you, Nita, baby. Guys, please like Nita's donation right here, please, guys. Very nice of you, Nita, baby. Thank you. Keeping the channel alive, baby. All right, let me see the Kanye interview, boy. Here we go. The first one was it 17 or 27? No, it had to be 27. Okay, let's see. He's talking some crazy shit. So this white woman and this white family have the control of these highly influential black kids that are half the children of Ye. And that's just in everybody's face. And they was playing in my face like that. I try to go to Champagne and keep it calm. And my dad would call me and say, "Hey, don't go in on that woman because it's going to affect the children." But now it's like it's war. Y'all niggas, they think they too powerful. The Jews think they too powerful. They think they could get Cardi to play with me. They think they too powerful. They think they could get Kim to play with me. The Jews and the whites above the Jews. You know what I'm saying? That's my life. He don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Yo, Nightmare, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Nightmare. Let's get it going. That would be nice. Kim knew Kanye was a nut, and the bitch had all those kids with them. That entire family's garbage. Yeah, I don't know what she was thinking, man. She was definitely clout chasing. She thought it would be like, good for her brand to be with him because he's a big rapper. It really could have been any rapper, She would have been with him. But yeah, she knew he was crazy, and she stayed with him for at least a good 4 or 5 years. I don't know, 6 years, which I was shocked. I think that was her longest marriage. 4 kids. And he's pissed because she wants to protect the kids from, the sick Hollywood shit that she was involved with. Or she wants to do it on her terms. But, you share the kid with this man. He should have some say. So that's what he's complaining about. He's blaming the Jewish man. He's blaming everybody. It's always somebody else's fault. Meanwhile, he's a billionaire. Trust me, he's not oppressed. I'll tell you that much. Ain't nobody oppressing Kanye. Kim ruined Kanye. I think what ruined him was when his mother passed away. He was never the same after that. His whole he went psycho after that. His mood changed, his mind changed, his music changed. He didn't really behave like that too much before. I mean, he was always cocky about his music, but the music was good, so people believed in him. And he's successful, so that's why when he talks, people listen to his crazy shit because the man's rich. And he did come up with some genius production in hip hop music. I mean, he is a prolific producer. Guy's talented. He's talented. Thanks again, Chad. Good to see you, brother. What are you talking about? Taylor Swift? Oh, yeah, that was her first MTV award ever. Or maybe her first award ever. I don't know, but at least for MTV. And Kanye had to ruin it for all time. But whatever. There's no pity for Taylor Swift, I'll tell you that much. Voter ID passed in Minnesota. Wah. First off, the dude's bipolar, and he's definitely not taking his meds consistently. Yeah, he's definitely got mental issues that he's supposed to be taking medication for. He was diagnosed with all that weird shit. Carmine S., my man, look at this. $4.99, my man. Got up to take a pishad in the pishadu and saw your show in operation. Yeah, we're operating right now. These are operating business hours right now. Thank you, Carmine. And thank the Lord for telling you to wake up and take a pishad so you can come in here and support the channel. Thank you, brother. Much needed and much appreciated. Martha, look at this. Martha caught the show tonight. I'm glad I did a show tonight, man. I woke up around 12 something. I'm like, fuck, man. I wanted to come on earlier tonight, but shit, I'm glad I did a show. Roro's here, Martha's here, Nita's here. My peoples are here. Chad's here. Shit. Thank you, guys. It's good to see you. You guys are awesome. Roro, baby. Roro. Let me scroll up here. All the men that ever fucked with those whores ends up batshit crazy. I think Travis Barker was already crazy. Now he seems happy with that chick. I don't think she was as crazy as Kim. She was Courtney's the good girl, on some level. She was with Scott all those years, gave him chance after chance, and she dealt with all that bullshit with Scott. Now you got the right one. Excuse me. If you're gonna choose a Kardashian, you got to choose Courtney. If you want stability. If you just want crazy, passionate love making, you go to Kim. Yeah. Nobody cares about Chloe. Yeah, but I don't know I think Kanye ruined himself. I would like to blame Kim, but I don't even think I could blame Kim for that. He knew what he was getting involved with. He even said, I wish I never had kids with this woman. He said 2 months into the relationship, he knew that he didn't want to have kids with her. Meanwhile, he marries her. He has all these kids. And I think those 2 kids that he had were in vitro fertilization or something. Or they were carried by a surrogate. So you're really going out of your way to have babies with this woman, even artificially. I don't know. Thanks again, Nightmare. Oh, look, Nightmare's blaming Kim too. Really fucked Kanye up, falling in love with a hoe, and her doing hoe things with other men. She's not the average hoe, though, man. She's rich. She's a rich and famous hoe. You people hate Kim, but when we get older, people are going to look back on Kim as like Marilyn Monroe of our era and the controversy she went through. from sucking too many pricks, They treated Marilyn Monroe like shit when she was alive too, They thought she was a floozy, and that's how they treated her. But then when she passed away, now she's this big legend. Now they want to sniff her panties from 1961. Her panties are selling at auction for fucking $100 million. I'm exaggerating, but you get my drift. She definitely is the Marilyn Monroe of our times, and I think she'll be looked back on favorably. I don't know. America does love its whores. Chad says he never liked Kanye after he pulled that shenanigan at the music awards to Taylor Swift. Even Beyonce was embarrassed. Yeah, it was a stupid thing. But that was like one of the last shows where VMAs was actually entertaining. Now nobody even watches MTV. Who gives a shit? I appreciate you need a baby. Reggie gained all his weight back from when he was sick, plus another 50 pounds. Yeah, that's sad, man. Somebody said he looks like the shit emoji. He's doing interviews on Vlad, and Vlad's an asshole, man. When he does those camera angles, he's got the 4K quality cameras. He zooms right in on your face so you can see every fucking pore and molecule in your face, every crack and crevice in your pores. You can see your fucking nose hairs. Nah, you don't want, being on Vlad's show. It's, I don't know. If I was ever on Vlad's show, I'd tell him, hey, knock off that camera shit. I want at least a 6 feet distance. No zooming in. Keep the camera up to a certain height, motherfucker. Zooming in bullshit. 4K quality. You could see his DNA strands running through his face and shit. But yeah, I guess that's a good thing. Well, it's not a good thing. I don't know what's up with Reggie, but yeah, he lost a lot of weight because that COVID almost killed him. He was on a ventilator. And usually when they used to put you on the ventilator, that was it. It would only last about a week on that before they pulled the plug. So he was lucky to survive it. And when he survived it, he lost like 100, 200 pounds. But yeah, he gained it all back. It's kind of sad. And he's in a wheelchair too. I don't even think he can walk. They're trying to hide that. Kim is the goat for that? For what? What, sucking prayers? Oh, one thing Kim did is put her entire family on. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. The mother knew what she was doing, man. They had the connections, they had the money, they had the looks. So why not? They knew how to parlay it into a multi-billion-dollar business. Kim took over fashion and reality TV, all that shit. I don't think people give her enough credit. Sofia Vergara is an older woman and is still hotter than them Kardashian broads. Sometimes, I don't know, man. Sometimes Sofia Vergara, I don't know. She looks kind of crazy. Pretty woman though, definitely beautiful, seductive woman, but I don't know. Kanye was a genius nerd that never had proper pussy until he made it. Insecure nutcase. That's funny. That's what Tupac Shakur said about Biggie Smalls. He said he never got no women until he got some fucking money. That's not a player. That's not a popper. That's a trick. He might have had a point there. Anyway, let's get back to Kanye and this bullshit.
Is on this shit now. These are my children. Cardi, you could leave me off the album and do that faggot ass trap shit if you want. But now you mention my daughter, like the whole plan is that y'all gonna pull my kids into y'all, whatever the word is, Illuminati system, and I don't have no say so with my kids, nigga. And anybody close, whether it's the Jews, whether it's Cardi, anybody within my reach, I'm doing everything legally in my power, everything of my fucking mastermind. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm about to tweet this shit. I want Kendrick to always remember that Jay-Z tweet before he ever crossed the line. Nobody that worked for none of these fucking labels wanted with the king. I am the Don. Lucian, don't send none of any. Yep.
I'm the Don. Who the Don? He the Don? I the Don? Who's the Don? I guess he is the Don. I don't have a Rolex. I don't have a Chevy Suburban chauffeuring me around town. And I never had no Kim Kardashian pussy. So I guess maybe I'm not a Don. Maybe Lee Cole was right. He's not a Don. That's not who he is. That's not his name. He's not a Don. There's nothing Don about him. Fucking Kanye. I've been a Don. I've been Gunsmoke the Don since 1999. Okay. I've been the Don Dada since 1999 in ninth grade. But yeah, I guess Kanye's the real Don now, huh? Fuck me, right?
Motherfucking slaves don't send nobody because they getting their head torn off. Quick. We ain't got no problem. Ain't no motherfuckers. I'm the only king. I'm the only nigga that'll go up against these niggas. I'm the only nigga that survived through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Me, pussy ass, faggot ass, pink polo ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never killed nobody ass nigga. Fuck all you niggas. All you street niggas.
I wanted to monetize this video too. Fuck, I should have never played this.
All you rap niggas, just any nigga that ever said something about my fucking hat. None of these niggas, Jay-Z, Beyonce, you ain't help me when I fucking was having problems with my kids. You could have used your influence. No, your influence is for politics. Your influence is how you could use a nigga you never wanted to sign anyway, that Dame signed. You ain't show up to my first fucking wedding. You ain't my family. I always wanted some kind of family. Never had family out here. So what the fuck? And then they take my actual blood family from me in my face. Nice.
He's got a point there about Jay-Z, though. Jay-Z's a real shitty kind of guy. He fucked over a lot of people. D Haven. Who was the other guy? What was the guy's name? Jazzo. He fucked over some Rockefeller artists. He's just very, I don't know. He's in a position to help people and he doesn't do it. You know, especially people that he was supposed to be friends with. You're the Don. Get a Timex. I'll get a Casio watch. Interesting why Kanye hasn't been hit up with a hate crime wearing those swastika shirts around. Yeah, I thought about that too. Because he's wearing this KKK outfit while he's talking to this guy. And he said he was going to walk outside like that. Because the guy said, you walking around outside like that? And he was like, yeah, I thought about it. I don't know. I mean, I guess he could, but there might be some laws against that. I don't know. Kim did become probably the biggest reality star ever, and it isn't the youngest sister, a multimillionaire. No, the younger sister, Kylie, she made herself a billionaire. They made sure she became her own billionaire, too. Lip gloss, makeup deals, modeling, panties, whatever the fuck. She's the new Kim Kardashian. She's hot, too, as long as she keeps getting those lip lip fillers. Bulletproof Soul. What up, Bulletproof? Kim is no longer natural beauty. You can't compare her to Marilyn. I mean, she's not natural, but she's still beautiful. Like the plastic surgery she got, it's not like it made her worse, you know? Usually when these women get plastic surgery, it makes them look worse. She got a top-notch surgeon there. I mean, everything looks perfect. So I don't know. She's still beautiful. Might not be natural, but Lord Jamar's got beef with Vlad over Farrakhan. Fuck Farrakhan, man. I like Lord Jamar, but he be on some shit sometimes. I haven't heard from him in a while either, too. I haven't seen him on YouTube. Let me scroll up here. Let me see. I don't want to miss any. Poor Chloe. Who was talking about her feet? Somebody was in here saying she had Shaquille O'Neal feet. Oh, Eyelight's gay uncle, of course. That's because she's related to OJ. That's not her, Robert Kardashian is not her father. She don't look like her brothers and sisters. She kind of looks like the mom a little bit, but she was way too tall, too big boned. I mean, Kim Kardashian, she's like a little elf. She's like a dwarf, with a big ass. They're very small people. And then you see Chloe, 10 foot fucking 5, playing basketball. Hey, to the anonymous guy, thank you for the cash app, brother. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. Last night, I lost all hope. I thought, wow, this shows, what's going on last night. I don't know what the fuck happened last night. Gave you guys 2 hours notice. Nobody showed up. I said, holy shit, I got to shut down the show. This is embarrassing. I went to sleep with shame. Actually, no, I actually motivated me. I stood up all night. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this, man. We're doing YouTube shorts. We're doing polls. We're going to start getting aggressive with the Instagram. I made my Instagram public now. No more fucking private shit. None of that. We're going to hit it aggressively. I got a lot of artwork I can put on Instagram and have fun with. Shit that I can't put on YouTube because it might be too graphic. Put it on Instagram. Build up the Instagram. And then when they start selling the friggin' TikTok to the Americans, the first fucking day, the first hour they start making TikTok owned by Americans, I'm going to friggin' sign up. That's what I'm waiting for. And then we're going to hit TikTok aggressively. Showing face, doing those stupid green screen things like, hey, Carlo Gambino was born in 1905 and took a shit in 1976 and killed over and died. That's what, I'll get 1 million views on that. We'll give you fucking mob content. I'll show you. I'll show you motherfuckers out there. Think you're the only ones that can do it? I'll show you. Luigi Mangione took a shit in his cell. Let me see. All right. I think I caught up. Hold on. What's she saying? Look at him pointing his finger. Oh my God. Someone tell him to shut up. Get the fuck out of here. He's crazy and he needs his meds sorted out. That's the main problem with Kanye. He has a bunch of yes men around him. I don't think there's anybody around him to tell him stop. No, not a good idea. You know? I mean, he's a billionaire, but he could have been a multi-billionaire if he would have kept his mouth shut and kept the deal going with Puma or Nike, whatever the fuck it was. With the Yeezy shit. He's got his own Yeezy shit now, but still. He could have made even more money with these people. You close a lot of doors when you talk like that. All these stupid stunts. But then again, it keeps the attention on him and keeps people interested. So I don't know. He knows controversy sells. So I wonder how serious he is with all this shit that he talks. But he does sound fucking serious.
Go ahead. I just had to get that stream of content. Thank you very much, sir.
Of course. I mean, I'm intrigued by it, and I think people look at some of the stuff you say on face value.
What was the other one? There was another one.
See how, there's 3 themes that come up.
I think it was like at 58. Let's see what he said at 58.
This shit is like the final heartbreak. Street nigga, I'm the pink polo. And I'm in the movie with somebody for sure.
Do you think he did that purposely, or do you think he just thought it was kind of trendy because Kim acknowledges? Again, there are some people who feel like it's just random coincidences, and it looks like you're like, no, you're doing that to fuck with me because you left me off the album.
And if you my dog, what one of my actual friends or someone that could call my daughter, their niece, will reach out to a woman that I got issues with, obviously. That's some faggot shit. I ain't no street nigga. I'm the pink polo pussy faggot and shit. But I know that is not street code. I know that part.
That part, homie.
Like, is that okay? That part of it. Before we
that
get to
part.
me being mad.
No, I get it. Like, if it's like an ex. Like, look, why you hitting on my ex? You know what I mean? Like, if you my man's and I don't fuck with my ex, or I don't fuck with my baby moms, why you even acknowledging that?
Why? And you're fucking reposting my baby mom, and not even reposting me. You was the first feature on Donda. It's like the Cardi shit is like the final heartbreak. I don't give a fuck about this black mother. How these niggas run up, nigga? Come kill me then, nigga. Come kill me because the motherfucking coward dies 1,000 deaths. And it's the final heartbreak. Niggas using you, you know what I'm saying? It's like this.
On the album. Like, it seems like if you felt like you were going to be like you guys worked on, did you work on music?
Yes.
That was going to be on
the day I did Will's Fall Off, that's when the nigga Cardi got the song with Thug and Ty and shit. Like, we was in the studio. We was working on, he sent me the song. We was talking about doing a mixtape. And then,
I thought there was more interesting shit there. I forgot the friggin' timestamps, man. I thought I could remember it, but he was very riled up. He was saying a lot of crazy shit. I think he did call himself God.
we not going on this Cardi album. I know it's the number one. Your friends are like, yo, you're gonna be in this Cardi. I know it's very exciting. Like, for a kid like that has everything to be on a Cardi song is that. And Norvis like, yo, you got a problem with Cardi? I got a problem with Cardi.
So you said toes behind you.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what all these faggot ass raps need to understand. Don't get this Disney shit and this Hulu shit fucked up. I'm her daddy. And I deal with pain and I administer pain also. Yeah, me, pink polo faggot. I administer pain. Because none of these niggas is psycho or as smart as me. At least not the niggas. I can't say for the tech dudes. Okay, that's some other shit. But artists be dumb, bro. It's like they can't even fucking count, bro. Jewish people run their whole shit. The lawyers run their whole shit. Our whole shit. Like, the contracts are set up for us to not read it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga can't, okay, go out and start run a whole record label without a Jewish person. Now I take back what I had to say. You know, start up your whole TV network and shit. Make it run. But no Jewish investors. Let me see how that works. You know what I'm saying? If two motherfuckers could really get their shit together like they Nigerians or like they Chinese or like they're Jewish or like they're the tech Indians or some shit, everything I'm saying counts. And the way, as far as the way I feel, when I'm expressing, I'm saying people want to fuck with me. I'm telling them they can't fuck with me. And anybody that ever went against me, and it's the other shit, I don't really have a problem with Kendrick. I would never call Kendrick a faggot. You know what I mean? I don't like what happened with the song and that whole idea. I don't like how they used Kendrick.
This guy's out of his fucking mind, bro. Why can't he put his energy and his mind power into something productive? Talking about this dumb shit. It ain't doing nothing except hurting him. Talking that dumb shit. Yeah, the music industry, the entertainment business, it's a very seedy, disgusting business. They got contracts that take advantage and prey on people. I get it, but he's going about it the wrong way. I don't know. He's saying all this while he's wearing a fucking Ku Klux Klan outfit. Can't even say it. Ku Klux Klan, whatever. Half crazy, half for attention. The Grammy stunt with his naked wife. I thought that was the end for him, man. When I saw that I was like, yo, that's it, man. Like, that's not even, when he started doing that a few years ago, at first it was shocking. Like, wow, she's walking around the world naked. Japan, Italy, France. She's naked everywhere she goes. He keeps her barefoot and naked walking around, fake Kim Kardashian lookalike. But he's done this time and time again. So now he shows up to the red carpet and she does this shit. And he told her to do it, you know. Supposedly she wanted to wear a nice dress like a normal person. But he wants the shock value. He wants to shock people. After a while, it's not even shocking no more. After a while, that's definitely like mental abuse right there. Like you got mind control over this woman. You're treating her like a robot, a sex object. And then supposedly she was gonna leave him after that because of all the bad press and all the shit. And once I saw that, I'm like, all right, it's not even shocking. It's stupid now. Oh, big deal. Oh, she's naked. Oh, we've never seen a naked woman before, you know, or her naked before, you know. Big deal, bro. It looks stupid. I thought he was gonna, you know, I don't know, be canceled for that, but you can't cancel this guy. He's got too much money and power. But they'll figure out a way to get him. If he's done anything fucked up to any of these women out there, they'll get him. They'll come back 30 years. Wait till he's an old man, then they get him. You know, like what they do to everybody else. He slapped my ass back in 2002. Oh my God. I can't sleep at night. He slapped my ass 30 years ago. And they'll convict him. You know, no evidence, no nothing. He's going to jail. So he better calm the fuck down. Better start apologizing, boy. Oh, yeah, he wasn't even invited to be on the red carpet. Wow. Yeah, you talk like that, a lot of doors shut for you, you know. But I guess when you're a billionaire, you don't give a fuck. And if he ain't spending his money right, that $1 billion goes away real quick, boy. Kanye designed his black Klan hat, pink polo faggot, probably all medicated up. Yeah, he's talking like he's on Dovato. Maybe he could use some Dovato. Dovato might make him a chill person. Bulletproof. I gotta go to bed. All right. That's right. That's right, Bullet. All right, Bulletproof. Tune in next time. I don't know all of OJ's other kids are all dark and she isn't, possibly, though, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. But you never know, you know. Maybe Chris Jenner's genes were stronger than OJ's. And OJ's were stronger than Nicole's. I don't know. Kanye tried to embarrass Hollywood, showing off his naked wife every chance he gets after Hollywood and the music industry shut him down after supporting Trump. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. They tried to cancel him over Trump, boy. My stomach's growling. Bruce, Chris Jenner's daughters have to be embarrassed now that their father's a woman. Yeah, it's pretty weird. I don't know. What a fucking family dynamic that was. Remember that bullshit? The whole Caitlyn Jenner bullshit? Wow. You wake up one day and daddy's a woman, daddy's wearing a dress, and you guys are famous. It's not like this is like a private family issue. This is the whole world watching this, you know? What a disgrace. What an embarrassment. But look, they dealt with it. And I guess Chris Jenner, well, what's his name? Bruce? We'll call him Bruce. Bruce stays out of the limelight. He had his 15 minutes of fame, and now he's staying quiet, which is good. Less embarrassment for the family. But yeah, what a disgrazia that was, huh? I felt bad for Kylie. Kylie was, you know, gaining fame, gaining money, popularity and influence. And here comes her daddy, like, I'm a woman now. What a mind fuck, huh? What a mind fuck. It's sad, really. I don't want to think about it. Anyway, let me see what you guys are saying. I bet you can't even sleep on that ass properly. It's not meant to be slept on, boy. She could have did the squats and it would have looked sexy as fuck. Not all the plastic. I don't think it looks good at all. I like it. I think, well, on Kim, I like it. Depends, you know. I think Kim carries it well. I love it, actually. Anyway, Dwayne dropped his sandwich, turned around, and you were gone. What the fuck happened? Am I still here? Can you guys hear me? Am I talking to myself? Fuck. All right, fuck Kanye. It's getting late, though. It's been a 2-hour show. I don't know. Should we keep it going? 25 years from now, Kylie's kids will be talking about going to the beach with their grandmother, and she lops her prick out and pisses in a can of peanuts. Gluten-free peanuts. Fucking gluten, boy. I have a friend. His mother's black, and his father is white with blonde hair and blue eyes. My friend is totally white with blonde hair. You see, you never know, man. Depends whose genes are stronger. But we cannot deny that Chloe does have a big head, and OJ had a big head. And OJ was a tall man. Chloe's tall. We do know that OJ said he slept with Kris Jenner while she was married to Robert Kardashian in a jacuzzi. I think she denied it, but why would OJ say that, you know? And so, you know, and the most important part, Chloe is scared to take a DNA test. She refuses. She doesn't want to know. So that means she knows that there might be something wrong there. Something, you know. She looks at Kim. She looks at Courtney. They look alike. She said, "Hey, why don't I look like that?" You know what I'm saying? Robert looks like his father. Why don't she look like that? You know? Maybe she starts thinking in her head, maybe something's wrong. Oh, okay. All right. I get confused. All right. He meant last night's show. All right. My man. Let me see. Let me scroll up here. Scrolling up. Scrolling up. Don't you worry about Kim Kardashian doing squats, boy. 20 years from now, dudes will be wondering why their kids came out so ugly, and it's because no one knows what women really look like anymore. Yeah, that's true. Don't even get me started with Little Kim, man. I see pictures of Little Kim in 95, 96. I'm like, damn, man, she was sexy. She had to butcher her face. Now she looks like a cat lady. She looks weird. Destroyed herself. Silicone boy. Yep, Kylie's a billionaire. Fucking hate crime boy. Let me see what else is in the news. They should all thank Ray J. I think we should all, yeah. Ray J brought us Kim Kardashian. I put her on. I put her on. Imagine Jenner with a two-piece bathing suit with a nutsack. Oh, Jesus. Come on, man. Didn't they put him on Sports Illustrated, too? What a disgrace. Let me see what's in the news right now. They're talking about this young thug getting revoked. The hell? Trump imposes new tariffs on cheap Chinese goods sold by companies like Temu and Shine, closing a trade loophole. So you're not getting more cheap shit on Temu. Those days are over. I never used Temu. Some people said it was good, some people said it sucked. What else we got here? And Val Kilmer, I didn't know he was banging Cher and Angelina Jolie. I didn't know that. I was shocked. And he had Angelina Jolie in her prime, too. Before the veins started sticking out of her friggin' forehead and her friggin' hands. Now, it's a shame what happened to Angelina Jolie. She looks like a fucking alien now. All pale and shit. Starving herself. Back in the day, Angelina Jolie, she had some meat on her, she was beautiful. Slight tan, sexy line. Lucky bastard, man. Lucky bastard. And he had Cher in her prime too before she went all weird. What you know about getting Cher, pussy boy, huh? If I could turn back time, would Bruce Jenner still be gay? Yesterday, Wednesday, my baby father told me Dennis Rodman died. What? Was he playing pranks on you? That would have been big news. Somebody said Biggie's daughter looks like Dennis Rodman. Oh, he's debunking death rumors. I guess somebody played a prank. Dennis Rodman says he's alive and well. 63, huh? The rumor said he died from an autoerotic asphyxiation accident. Oh my God. Like that David Carradine, whatever. What do you call it? Autoerotic asphyxiation accident. So they were trying to say he was jagging off and choking himself with a belt or something. And he passed away. It's not true. Sounds like something he would do, but evidently it's not true. The young Angelina before she became bitter. Yeah, she's very bitter actually. Yeah, you're right. She became a very stern, serious woman as she got older. She lost the joy. I don't know. There's no joy there. Then she started working for the United Nations, whatever the fuck she was doing there. I don't know, but yeah. Guess maybe all those all those kids she was raising. Who knows? All right, so Dennis Rodman's still alive. Good for him. If Gunsmoke goes to Fire Island this summer, he'll see plenty of Bruce Jenners on the beach. Oh Jesus. Let's see. I am going to the beach this summer though. Last summer was a wash, man. The weather wasn't hot enough most days, and when it was raining, and then the other days I didn't feel like going. We're going to the fucking beach. Yeah. First opportunity I get. I'm going to the beach. Gonna get a nice tan. We're gonna work on ourselves this summer, and we will return to the ocean, going wee, fucking boogie boarding again. We're gonna have fun again. Wee. Yeah. All right. What do we got here, boy? Slow news day, huh? I'm gonna drop a link one more time. See who wants to come on. If not, try to find some more articles, and if not, get the fuck out of here and save it for tomorrow. I'll be dropping a new YouTube short in the morning. Be on the lookout for that. It's about the Biggie shit that we just discussed earlier. So please give it a view, give it a like, and give it a comment. And yeah, we're gonna hit you off with a new poll in the morning too, a new community post, asking you questions and opinions and shit. And don't forget to subscribe or follow my Instagram, Gunsmoke to Don on Instagram. It's not private no more. And we're putting out fucking content on that too, boy. Yeah, we're gonna film it too, Dwayne, this summer. I'm gonna take you boogie boarding, boy. We're gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna show you how it's done. Yeah, we're gonna go to Fire Island too. Maybe I'll get a free batch of Dovato. Yeah. All right, nobody's grabbing that fucking link. Son of a bitch. An alleged Vegas MS-13 gang member linked to 11 murders has been arrested on Long Island after 4 years on the run. Hockey game turns into fight night. Wow, he body slammed him on that fucking ice. Damn. Oh, look at this. Let's see what this is about. World War II veteran who's turning 104 years old is going viral with a birthday request for Trump. Let's see what he wants from Mr. Trump. Santa Trump. A soon to be 104-year-old World War II veteran, God bless him, lives in Ohio. I'm sorry to hear that. Is hoping to have a very special guest at his upcoming birthday party. Denver Moore, who turns 104 on May 15th, has invited President Donald Trump to attend his birthday party. The guy was born in 1921. Wow. Imagine springtime in the early 1920s, how beautiful things was. White picket fences and fucking wool socks and what do they call those pants? Tweeds or something? Tweed pants. Maybe a little fucking bow tie. Fucking paperboy hat. Enjoying the springtime before all the smog and the fucking pollution took over. When the sky was actually blue back then. Beautiful springtime. Yeah. Springtime in the 1920s. Sounds so beautiful. Anyway. So this guy, he's 104. He's inviting Trump to his birthday party on the 17th. He's got more than 700,000 views in 10 days. He wants to meet Trump. He was wearing a red MAGA hat. He told the president, I got to vote for you again, and I hope I get to vote for you some more. I don't know about that. Oh, Danny Green. What up, man? Look at this. Danny Green never fails, never falters, never flounders. Thank you, Danny Green, for your undying loyalty. Thank you, brother. Always supporting this channel. God bless you, Danny Green. Good to see you, brother. You're late. You're 2 hours late. But yeah, this guy wants to vote for Trump. According to Trump, he thinks he could run for a third term. He's going to try to find a loophole. I don't know. This term right now should have been his third term. I think it's too late now. He's lucky he got the second term. He's got to prove the second term first before you get to the third term. You know, you're the man, Danny Green. Allison Dudley, a friend of the Moore family, filmed and uploaded the veteran's message to the social media platform. Towards the end of the clip, she made her pitch to Trump saying he's a World War II veteran, Army Air Corps. You should come and visit him. He wants you here for his birthday. How dare you tell the president what to do? But no, he should definitely show up now. He's been put on the spot. The guy's 104. I don't know how many birthdays he's got left. He's wearing the MAGA hat. Come on, man. Come on, man. Trump better show up for his birthday. He's got advance notice, too, over a month. I hope he has a good birthday, too. I hope a lot of people show up there. And I hope the president shows up for him. That's awesome. Dwayne's a retired professional surfer. I didn't know that. Trump's going to show up with ice to the port. You served our country in World War II, but we found out you weren't born here. You're not an American. You got to go. Nah, he looks American. Anyway, he fought in the World War II, so he gets to stay. Daddy Green Boy. Martha says she'll be right back. All right. Fucking surfer boy. So now Trump's been put on the spot. What else they say here? He grew up in Ohio, so he's an American. He worked at Hercules Engine Company before he was drafted into service in 1942. After the war, he worked for the U.S. Postal Service. That U.S. Postal Service, man, it's about to become defunct. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but it's sad. You got fucking UPS and FedEx taking their work. Then on top of that, you got Amazon now cutting everybody out. They're doing their own fucking deliveries with their own trucks, their own employees. So they cut the middleman out. So now UPS really, the U.S. Postal Service really ain't fucking making no money. Then you got email that came around with the rise of the internet. It's basically becoming like an antiquated operation there. The U.S. Postal Service. It's sad. The first Postmaster General was Benjamin Franklin. U.S. mail is a time honored tradition. They used to deliver it on horseback, and they started using the train. Now they use beat down fucking trucks to do it, but it's a shame. I think they should try to save the U.S. Postal Service. That fucking UPS and FedEx really did a number on U.S. Postal Service. It's a shame. Anyway, Bernstein saying Joey's going to retake his throne of boss. Why do you think he opened up that restaurant there? According to Bernstein, he's setting up shop. That's just a stepping stone and to take it over the family. Let's see how it goes. You open up a business back in the old neighborhood. You used to be the boss of the town. Now you're back in town after all these years, setting up shop. Maybe some boys from back in the day come around, start hanging around. They're still involved in shit. Then he gets caught up in their bullshit because he can't resist because he's a greedy criminal fuck. And then he gets back in trouble again. Then he's back to doing another 2-year bid, 5-year bid for some bullshit. Some bullshit scheme he comes up with. So we'll see how it goes. Good luck to him. think it's pretty sick too that he puts his face on the logo. Skinny Joey's cheesesteaks with his big fucking face on there, looking like the Grinch. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's like having Albert Anastasia hamburgers, like and you got his face on there. Meanwhile, he was the Lord High Executioner, fucking head of Murder Inc., fucking murdering thousands of people. What a sick world. What a sick world. What else we got here? I know, we're running out of shit to talk about. Of course, they got another hot teacher out there, another hot young teacher that slept with one of her students. Stupid bitch. And they're always married with the perfect life, beautiful house in the suburbs, good career, and they're throwing it all away to have sex with some fucking teenager. Idiots. Yeah, she's too hot to be sleeping with the students. And that's her excuse too. She's saying she's too hot. That's why the people are picking on her. So she knows she's hot, but I don't know. Anyway, fuck Mayor Adams. What else we got? Cops killed a kid with a pellet gun. They've been cleared of wrongdoing. All right, I don't know. I'm running out of shit to talk about. I'm looking at the news here. North Dakota mayor resigns after texting lunch break masturbation video to a city attorney. Sick people out there. Sounds like something Anthony Weiner would have done. Bruce Willis and Demi Moore's adult daughters still take baths together. Sick Hollywood fucks, huh? Trump invites President of El Salvador to the White House. Your support of my efforts to combat illegal immigration is greatly appreciated. That was very nice of the El Salvadorian president, right? Oh, look, this guy fucking fainted. World leader falls off stage posing for photos during election campaign event. What world leader? I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, look, Dwayne. Are you still here, Dwayne? Yeah, Dwayne's still here. How come you didn't tell me? The Australian Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, appeared to fall off stage on Thursday, but he quickly recovered and insisted he was sweet afterwards. You didn't tell me your Prime Minister fucking fainted on stage, boy. Not only did she sleep with the kids, she got mad at him because he cheated on her with his girlfriend. Wow. That's how sick it is. Meanwhile, this woman's married. She just got married last year to some baseball playing asshole, typical picture perfect fucking marriage. And she's sleeping with a teenager and getting mad at him for having a girlfriend. Like, you don't think you're going to get caught? You don't think this kid's going to run his mouth? Or his friends are going to rat him out? Or his mother? I think the mother found the text messages. Stupid. Ruin her life. There should be like an age limit. Like, you shouldn't be, I don't know. You can't be in your 20s teaching high school and shit. Because you're just fresh out of high school. Not even 10 years out of high school. You're teaching class over there. No, no. You still think you're part of the crew. You're not part of the crew. You're over 18. You're definitely over 21. So you got to keep your pussy to yourself. Go home and give up the pussy. Don't be going to school thinking you're gonna be teaching the kids and fucking them after school. Shit. These women never learn. And then they get caught, and she's like, "Oh my god, I gotta throw up. I'm gonna throw up." Fucking cops like, "Hey, Murph, can we get a fucking bag here for this woman? Can we get a bag and a towel? Thank you." I like the other cop. He's like, "Yeah, sure, sure, no problem." I'm like, "Wow, right away to get the bag." Yeah, they don't make her wait. But yeah, I don't know. And a lot of these teachers are hot. Like I would have killed to have sex with these women when I was in school. You know, I think I came close one time, but I didn't have the balls to make the move because like I couldn't read it. You know, it was like towards the end of the school year. I'm in her office. Like we were in some room. I don't know. She was hot, man. Miss Vitale. She taught history or something. Social studies. Everybody wanted to bang her. I don't know what the hell I was doing there, but I don't know. It was towards the end of the year. I think I was getting her to sign my yearbook. And she did call me cute one time in class. She said, "Chris, why are you so cute?" Something like that. Or handsome or whatever. She definitely flirted with me in front of the whole class. One of the girls I liked in class, she looked back at me like, "You motherfucker." But yeah, I was like, and, I'm in front of her. She's sitting behind the desk. I'm like, damn, man. I don't know. She was giving me the vibes, man. Looking back on it now, I should have just pulled my prick out and see what happens. If I got suspended, I got suspended. I should have tried, man. I could have had an affair with a teacher, man. It would have been cool. Living with regret now. Anyway, yeah, I'm a schmuck. Yeah, you got to watch out with these female teachers, man. It's becoming a common thing now. Who wants to sleep with a teacher? Exactly. I don't know. You can't even talk to these kids. Are fucking idiots. I mean, you seen these kids? You ever stand online at Chipotle and see a fucking pack of 17-year-old idiots? They're morons. I don't even know. I don't even understand them when they're talking to each other and they're speaking English. I mean, I don't know. Me and my friends, we were different. I don't know. I guess we were from a different era. People were still normal. I don't know, but these kids nowadays, they're shit. I thought my generation was bad. These kids are real shitheads out there now. They don't care about nobody. They're callous. They're cold hearted. They don't know nothing about the past. They don't care about people's, I don't know, man. They do these car meetups where they take over the whole street, doing donuts in the street, and they always get hurt. Somebody gets hit by the car. People are clapping like it's funny or it's good. Not saying that those people don't deserve to get hit by the car, but still, it's not funny. It's not, they shouldn't be applauding there. I don't know. Shit generation. Did you get an A and A plus? So I did actually. I don't know about A plus, but I definitely passed. I was a little slut too. I was. I was a hooah. Mama's little hooah. That's what I was. Then one time, me and my friends were watching PBS at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, and here she is, the teacher's on TV, singing in some girl group. I guess some fucking they were doing like a telethon or something. She performed. I was like, holy shit, that's my fucking social studies teacher. We couldn't believe it. I went to school the next day, like, I saw you on TV, man. I didn't know you was in a band, in a girl group, dressed like the Temptations and shit, singing. She's probably divorced by now. Probably looks like shit. But back then, she was hot, man. She's amazing. Who she look like? I can't. Let me see what this fucking woman's name is. She was in that movie with Nick Cage. Let's see. She kind of looked like Gina Gershon, only hotter. Less of like a shark kind of face. Gina Gershon, she got that shark kind of face going on, but she kind of looked like that, just in a hotter way. Yeah. Yeah. Gina Gershon, pussy. Your entire life would have been different. You probably would have Tesla had, came up with a Tesla, had you banged it, you blew it, fuck. I'll tell you one thing, I would have kept my mouth shut. I'll tell you that much. I would have been grateful. I probably would have had a baby in ninth grade messing with her. She had to be in her 30s or something. Maybe late 20s. Had to be in her 30s. I was 14, going on 15. Like, damn, baby. There's some other kid in the class. He was like a weirdo, and he started harassing her. He made her cry in class. Fucking dean had to come in there and sit in the class just to make sure nobody fucked with her. Because the lady was crying and shit. Fucked up, man. I think they even prank called it, too. Kids in my school, they used to prank call the teachers sometimes. Horrible kids, man. They used to make the teachers cry. They made one of my English teachers cry. His name was Blaze or something. Was Mr. Blaze? He used to teach that Shakespeare shit. And yeah, some kids I knew they prank called his ass. They said horrible things to him too about his wife and shit. It was horrible. Anyway, I think he went to the cops. You're sounding old, bud. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I guess so. I'm starting to get there, man. I never thought I'd live to see the day. These kids don't even know who Tupac Shakur is anymore, man. They don't give a shit. They weren't even born yet. They weren't even born when 9/11 happened. I mean, who the fuck are these people? They got opinions. You know? What the fuck do you know about the world? I lived through all this shit, all right? All these historic people that they used to have back in the day. They don't have that shit now. They don't got no Princess Diana, Mother Teresa, fucking Tupac Shakur, Biggie Small. They weren't even born, man. They don't know about this shit. They don't know about Aaliyah. They don't know dick. They only know what's in front of them. Fucking Roblox and Minecraft bullshit. I don't even know what these kids are raised on no more. Shark face, Googling. Who, Gina Gershon? Grateful to sleep with a pervert? I mean, when you got a hot teacher, you're not thinking about that. You're just thinking like, wow, she likes me, you know? And at that time, you want to get laid. It's time to get laid, you know? It's not right. They shouldn't be doing that. But when you're a teenage boy, you're not thinking like, yo, my teacher's a perv. Well, maybe now the kids are more aware, but back in the late 90s, shit. Teacher wants to sleep with you, it's going down, boy. It's different when the men do it to the girls, though. That's different. But when you got a hot woman teacher doing it to, either way, it's wrong. I don't condone that shit. It should never happen in the first place. But there's some hot teachers out there, and some of these kids are getting real lucky, and they're not keeping their fucking mouth shut. Shark face, hence your fear of sharks. Also, a predator seems appropriate. Yeah. But then again, she did not make the move. You know, she flirted with the idea, but she didn't. We didn't go through with it. Maybe she was waiting for me to pull, stand up and pull my pants. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I was a little older, it would have been different. But whatever. Anyway, can't complain about things that didn't happen. But yeah, maybe life would have been different. Yeah. Fucking sick fucking female teachers, you. All right. Let me see what's in this other news thing here. Trump tariffs aim to bring down a curtain on the era of globalization. The European Union vows to respond with countermeasures to Trump's 20% tariffs. You better not. I'm looking. Maybe it's time to get the fuck out of here. Mysterious signals from deep space are getting stranger. Uh-oh. Looks like we're beefing up our military presence around Iran. We're getting ready to fuck with them now. Kanye West on Khloe Kardashian allegedly saying Northwest looks so grown up. The hell? Kanye says it's difficult when you know your children are being indoctrinated and used. Kanye says he's now in a place where I have to disassociate or go to jail. Y'all watch these white passing women run, use, indoctrinate, and traffic these black kids and tell me this is what I signed up for. Well, you kind of did, man. I don't know. What'd you think was going to happen having a kid with Kim Kardashian? They got to keep the family legacy going. This is the new generation now. Kim's already in her mid 40s. She's got, I don't know, maybe another 10-year run. 15 if she's lucky, if she could be like J-Lo. And then that's it. And then these kids are going to be in their 20s. All those kids by Scott Disick running around, Kim, they're going to be running around fucking taking over the Kardashian legacy. So if Kanye didn't want to have kids that were involved in that type of shit, he should have thought about it. I'm sure there was a nice lady at the receptionist desk at Rockefeller Records that he could have banged, had a baby with, settled down with, a regular chick. But you want to get the most popular woman in America and knock her up with babies, and you think she's not going to exploit those kids to make money? Shit. That kid Northwest already got fucking $10 million in the bank. Hasn't even started life yet. She's already got millions of her own. She already I think she won a Grammy Award already. Just for talking at the end of a record. I got Ugats. Martha came back. Anyone, male or female, having sex with kids needs to go to prison. No, of course. Definitely. And some of these women, they get light sentences, man. They don't even get jail time. If it was a guy, it's a different story. A lot of these women get off light. It shouldn't happen at all. Either way, it's not right. You're there to give an education, not sexual education. The only down to earth Kardashian offspring is Rob and Black China's daughter Dream. Yeah. And that was off to a rocky start, but it looks like they settled everything and came to an agreement. So that's good. And Rob stays out of the spotlight. He doesn't want the attention. He's already content by being born rich, enjoying his millions, enjoying life. That's good. They even turned out Travis Barker's kid on. She's with a new guy every 2 business days. Fucking sick. Sick world. What the hell they say here? Fuck Will Smith. The hell is he talking about? Kanye theorized that listening to J. Cole's music was unlikely after the losing of one's virginity, as well as shared a Roots repurposing video for a track titled World War III. In the track, Ye says, "They saying I'm acting like Hitler, but how am I acting like Hitler when I am a fuck?" Oh, Jesus. What an idiot. Kanye says he's reading 2 chapters of Mein Kampf before he goes to sleep. Ruby Rose says she makes $400,000 during a horrible month on OnlyFans. Oh yeah, only 400,000 for 1 month. Boo fucking who? I'm lucky I got $40 tonight. Thank you, Root. Thank you, Nightmare. Nita Baby, Carmine, Danny Green, of course, Chad D, and the anonymous person. Yeah. And thank you, Roro, for keeping your membership for so long, baby. At least J Lo has a career talent with auto tune. Apparently, what's Kim K's claim to fame? You fucking with my speech impediment. Kim K claim. Ku Klux Klan. Kim K claims to fame. We already know what her claim to fame is. What did Little Kim say in that song years ago with Mobb Deep? Bitches suck cock just to get to the top. I put 100% in every line I drop. Yeah, Little Kim knew what she was talking about back in the day, man. Oh yeah, Will Smith has a new album dropping. I forgot what it's called, but it's gonna rap about slapping Chris Rock and how the whole industry tried to destroy him. He's so oppressed. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, huh? Shit, 48 people in here. That's good. I'm not gonna complain. I'm happy with that. God knows it could be worse, like last night. 8 people in here. Shouts to those 8 people. I'm scrolling. Okay, here's something we could learn. We're gonna teach you guys something right now. Here's something. People who sound smart and well spoken do 7 things when they talk to others. I've been learning about this type of shit, how to talk to people and present yourself in a room. You can't stand there with your arms to the side if you're on stage. You can't have your hands in your pockets. You can't have your hands to your side. You gotta hold your hands up to, both of your hands covering each other up to your chest or something, or you gotta stand there like those CEO pricks, how they stand. You never see their hands at their sides. It's always up to their rib cage. It shows that you have control and shit. I don't know. It's subtle things that human beings pick up on that they don't even realize. Certain mannerisms that command respect. Standing up straight, not slouching, sitting up straight, hands at your fucking rib cage. Anyway, we all want people to take us seriously, but so many of us, in trying to earn that respect from others, say things that we think will make us sound smart only to fall on our faces. As psychologist Paul Penn puts it, trying to sound clever is a good way of sounding stupid. But there's a way around this. You want to sound smart and well spoken too? Well, there's a few simple and effective strategies that might actually work. Behavioral studies have found that theoretically smart language winds up turning people off instead of impressing them. You want to sound natural and not clinical. Yeah, I see some of these newscasters with these big fucking words. It pisses me off. I'm like, how do you even talk like that? Like they had some young blonde chick the other day on this some fucking show. She was talking about the economy or something, and the way she was talking, it's like I don't know, like a real corporate cocksucker. You know, like the corporate lingo. Like when you go for a job interview and they're talking about all this corporate culture shit. I don't even know how the fuck they talk like that. I'm looking at this broad like, yo, I wish I could talk like that. You know, I wish I was a different class of a human being, like born rich. The bitch smelled the money, you know, and the way she spoke was so like, you know, she comes for a job interview. She's getting the job. She's gonna be fucking head manager in a month. Like, why can't I talk like that? I get a job. They think I'm gonna rob the joint. You know, it's all about how you speak, how you present yourself. That's how you're gonna be successful in life, or a good con artist. Either way. Look at Danny Trio. Well, he didn't speak with class, but maybe he's a bad example. Anyway, so while it's tempting to want to dazzle people with complicated or multi-syllabic words, you're better off sticking with simpler choices. For example, use begin instead of commence. Use the word method instead of methodology. Use the word use instead of utilize. And use the word help instead of assist or facilitate. Keep the words simple. It's another thing about Trump. He's a good speaker. He can speak for a long time. But he uses simple words that people understand, even the dumb ones. That's why he told you people long ago. He loves the educated people, but he also loves the poorly educated. He loves his poorly educated. And they understand him because he speaks with simple words. Who asked for a Will Smith album? I don't know, but the song he previewed was actually okay. I didn't hear it, but no, I'm having a Will Smith album was not in the plans for 2025. Another point to people believing in your bullshit is don't try to be something you're not. Adding new words or phrases to your vocabulary just to sound more intelligent for a specific situation is a bad idea. If it's not natural to you, it comes off as artificial and unconvincing, especially when you got a speech impediment and you can't even pronounce the fucking word and you're stuttering. You don't want to stutter on stage. But it's good to learn big words, new words that you don't know, you know. Try to implement them, boy. It's 1 a.m. on the West Coast. I don't know who taught us in Australia, but we fucked up. Oh, yeah, you fucked up. Also, make sure that you know what a word means before you use it. For example, people often use the word simplistic, thinking it's a more upscale way of saying simple, but it isn't. It has a completely different and negative meaning. When you describe something as simplistic, you're saying that someone took a complex concept and oversimplified it, in effect, dumbing it down. So if you call someone's idea simplistic, it's not a compliment at all. Use an active voice. You might think you are adding a flourish to your speech by using complicated sentence structures and a passive voice, but it alienates people. For example, instead of saying, sales have continued to maintain their upward trajectory in the current quarter, just say that sales have increased this quarter. Basically, don't be a presumptuous, pompous asshole acting like you're fucking King Charles III. Good God, man, you insolent swine. How dare you insult the king's fucking, just talk like a normal guy. I've tried that. It hasn't worked for me. Usually, most places want you to sound like some smart nerd prick, They want you to sound like Ben Shapiro. I can't talk like that, man. I was fucked from the start. When I was back in high school, man, I was in a gym class. We had a hot gym teacher, but then she had another gym teacher that was a guy, and I think he wanted to bang her. Anyway, he was an asshole, and I called somebody an animal in the class. I'm like, you're a fucking animal. And he walks up to me. He's like, yo, say that again. I was like, what, animal? He starts laughing, basically making fun of the way I speak, because I said the word animal. Do I say animal weird? Animal? And then I found out the other day I'm saying coffee all wrong. In New York, we say coffee. It's coffee. You're supposed to say coffee. I mean, maybe in Boston they call it coffee. It's spelled coffee. But I never realized until somebody pointed it out. You're saying coffee. Coffee. I don't know. I say coffee. That's why I'm not a good speaker. That's why I was never paid for fucking speaking engagements. That's why my life went to shit. God damn it, Dwayne. Don't you tell me no. We often think that written word can make us seem more intelligent than spoken. After all, there are no ums or other filler words when you write. I think I do sound smarter when I write than when I talk. I definitely use bigger words too in my typing than my speech. Yeah, but you can choose more complicated ways of expressing yourself, boy. People often react positively to someone's voice and assess the speaker as a smarter one than the writer. Motherfucker. Anyway, this is boring for you guys. I don't know. I'm trying to teach you guys proper etiquette. You guys don't care. You're stuck in your ways. And look, I don't blame you. Neil Young says he may be barred from returning to the U.S. over Donald Trump criticism. Good. Hey, Neil Young, stay wherever the fuck you are, pal. We don't need your criticism right now. Kanye West responds to being called a 14-year-old white edgelord. What? I don't know. All right. Anyway, I don't even want to read that. Gene Simmons says it's better to be a rich, miserable fuck after defending charging $12,000 for a tour assistant job. Anyway, I don't know. A young Scooter's cause of death revealed after the rapper dies on his 39th birthday. A lot of people, they say that you're more likely to die on your birthday than any other day. You believe that shit? And a lot of people do die on their birthday or close to their birthday. It's weird. Let's see how this prick died. He died on Friday following a police chase. He died from a penetrating injury to the right thigh. So this asshole, he tried to run from the cops. He hopped over a fence, and I guess the fence got caught. I don't know, stabbed him in the leg or something. And I guess he hit an artery. People think, you get a shot in the leg, you'll be all right. It depends where you get hit, man. You got big arteries running through your legs, and you hit that spot, you're dead. They don't say why he was running from the police, but I never heard of this guy, Young Scooter. I never heard of him, so I don't know. Dead at 39. That's scary. Kanye West says Will Smith is one of his biggest inspirations. I think Kanye West is misguided. What else we got here? All right, looks like the news sucks, guys. So maybe I'll just get out of here. It's been over 2 hours. I did my due diligence. We're going to try to do a daytime show, too. See how it goes during the day. Be on the lookout for the new YouTube short that I'm going to post up soon. Come up with a new poll and, keep this fucking channel alive. I want to thank you guys for being here. Your birthday's on the 7th. You'll be all right, Martha. You'll be all right, birthday girl. And I want to thank Nita for being here and participating in the chat. Usually she just says hello and goodbye. So thank you, Nita. Thank you for being here, Roro. That was a special treat seeing you. Damn good to see you in here. Thank you, Roro. Good to see you too, Martha. Enjoy your birthday if I don't get to speak to you before then. And thank you guys for the support again. Of course, Danny Green, as always, Nightmare. Appreciate you, bro. Carmine, thank you very, very much, brother. Nita, baby. And Rude Irish, my dude. Damn. Thank you, Rude. And thank you to the anonymous guy. Thank you to Chad. Thank you for keeping this channel alive. Thanks for even showing up tonight. So enjoy your Thursday. We'll be back with a new episode soon, later on. So be on the lookout. And stay tuned in, y'all. Until next time, y'all. Peace. Yeah.